It's Monday, folks. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 78 of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode with Team Chaseliner-Ganassi Honda Racing. And it is the Season 4 finale, the Brazilian Grand Prix. Couldn't be any closer than it already is. There, as you can see up there, is our facility. What more needs to be said about the car? The car is mega. It's brilliant. It's otherworldly, I think is a word that we want to use. There's all the sponsors, all looking fine and dandy. Let's look at the championship. Well, we'll have a look at the championship in a second. While the screen goes all over the place. There's the championship right there. Jackie leads, but only by 26 points. The situation for Tatiana is simple. She's got to win, get fastest lap, and hope Jackie finishes P11. And around Brazil, that's possible. Followed by Bottas, Gasly, Albon, Ricciardo, Norris, Sainz, Verstappen and Perez, your top 10. Constructors, we don't need to worry about that. 3 guys haven't scored yet. They're all scrubs in my eyes. But the scenario for Jackie is very simple. You've only got to get 1 point. Just the one. A P10 finish will be good. And then we'll all hear Martin Brundle in the background. Is that Levine? Is that Levine? As she's passing a German in a Toyota on the field. I'm kidding. That not necessarily that's what's going to happen. As far as updates concerned, I think this is going to be the second to last one. We'll get some resource points in before the start of Season 5. So we'll be able to adapt a few more parts, but we won't be able to adapt a lot. So we'll just go with what we've got for the moment. And then we can buy the rest of it in Season... excuse me, in Season... what's it called? 5, that's what it's called. So, with that being said, we're all done here. So we'll get the girls practice, we'll get the girls qualified, and we will see you guys on the start line for the Season 4 finale at Interlagos for the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's going to be a cool.
Formula One returns to Sao Paulo once again with the stage set for what promises to be another classic Brazilian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel famously clinched his 3rd championship here in 2012, and in 2016, Max Verstappen treated us to one of the finest wet weather drives of all time. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7 mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. The fastest lap today should have an average speed of around 135 miles per hour, if of course the weather stays dry until the end of the Grand Prix. And so, for one final time this season, Anthony Davidson joins me in the commentary box.
Well, the winter break is looming once again. No doubt many of those teams already have their eyes firmly on next season. But there's still work to be done here. Still championship positions to decide, which can make a big difference to the prize money. So no one's going to be taking their foot off the throttle just yet.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Rose lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Calderon, Pierre Gasly and Ocon, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Bottas and Lando Norris, Perez, Verstappen, Alexander Albon and Kvyat, Stroll, Giovinazzi, George Russell and Kevin Magnussen, De Vries, Matsushita, Latifi and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
We're still in with a shot at the driver's title. It's down to this. Now go out there and come back a champion.
There we go. That looks a lot better. P1. Tatiana qualified P4. Oh boy. And you can see Jackie's on the medium tyre as well. As it's going to be a lot of the field, I do think it's going to be a one-stop mediums onto the hard tyre. I don't know, folks. It's only going to take one little error. One tiny little error. and Tatiana's going to be the champion. But we shall see what happens after 36 laps around Interlagos. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Lights out, and away we go here in Interlagos. And who is that disappeared? That was Jackie getting an absolute fantastic start there into the Center S for the first time with Lewis Hamilton. You got the AlphaTauri and the McLaren side by side. Tatiana down to I would say P5. Yeah, that's P5 for Tatiana. We got a nice train going down this to the Sabina de Largo. Into the Sabina de Largo we go. Lewis Hamilton all over the back end of Chaseliner number 22. We can have a look into the Ferradura. Oh, he thought about a look into the Ferradura. You better not look there or your nose will come off. Oh, a bit wide as we go into the complex at the bottom of the hill. Through the Bico de Plateau. And now up the hill slightly to the next hairpin, and then it'll be the Monero corner. Gotta love the old Monero corner. There you look at that Monero. That Monero corner, I think, is one of the most underrated corners in the world to go through Young Cow, and now up the hill for the second time. And you can see that Lewis is still on the back of Jackie as they head up the hill. This is going to be a very closely contested race between the main protagonists here. I have every confidence and every ability as we go into the Center S. You can see Hamilton's still there. We've got the McLaren, the AlphaTauri, and Tatiana Calderon. Your top five. Oh, Hamilton has a look. They're going to be side by side down the Sabina de Largo. Oh, hold on, girl. Hold on. Oh, she cuts his nose off. You better cut that nose off, because that's not a nose you want there in the first place. It may carry on to the Ferradura, but it's not going to do so. As we go through the Monero corner, and now up to... what the hell was that? Did you see that screen change then? That changed from dark to light as Hamilton's looking one way, now he's looking the other way. Going up the hill to start lap number 3. Oh, this is so good. Watch that McLaren as well. That McLaren is Carlos Sainz. He's going to have a look at Hamilton into the Center S, going around the outside. Go on with your bad self there, Mr. Spaniard. Who have we got in P4? I think that's the man Gasly in P4. We'll get that confirmed in a second when we look at the leaderboard. I'm going to have a sip of hot chocolate already. Oh, that hot chocolate slaps all the right places. There you go. Carlos Sainz is past Hamilton. Gasly was looking at Hamilton as well. And it is the man Gasly as well. So we got the top 5 separated by just a second. You can put a piece of paper over them and they'll be all there. But we're going to move on to lap number 4 now. And now Carlos Sainz is coming and challenging for the lead. And oh my God! How close did you want that to be? Hamilton swings past Carlos Sainz. There goes Tatiana. Where's Gasly? Oh, there's Gasly. Gasly coming up with the surprise, motherfucker. And he's into the Curva del Sol. No hassle, no problem. As Jackie goes a little deep into the Bico de Plateau. And side by side with Hamilton through the Monero corner. There goes Tatiana. Woohoo! Hello. Sexy move from Tatiana. If I do say so myself there. Although that move might just leave Jackie susceptible here, because here comes Chaseliner 42. And you know what? Jackie's going to let her go. Jackie's going to let her go, because Jackie knows, even if Tatiana wins and gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, as we go to, who is this? This is going to be Matsushita, I do believe, in the Haas car. Yes, it is. He's got Nicholas Latifi and Kimi Raikkonen for company. And there goes Raikkonen past Matsushita. Let's see if Latifi can do the same here. Ooh, we might be 3 wide down the Sabina de Largo. How about 3 wide down the Sabina de Largo, folks? Oh, that's not going to work. Gentlemen, sort it out. They're going to sort it out there. Raikkonen loses out to both of the Haas cars. He may even... which Haas car's going to come out on top into the Ferradura. Swoops around the outside. Nicholas Latifi in the number 6 car. And he's going to get the better of the numbers. No, he's not going to get the better of the 61. They're going to keep this going. Oh, this is great racing, folks. Absolutely fantastic racing from the pair of them. Oh, you love to see it. As I know someone would say. But as I was saying, Jackie knows, even if Tatiana wins this Grand Prix, Jackie only needs 1 point. So stay in P2 with Lewis Hamilton right behind her. This works out nicely for her. and works out also for the better as we head up the hill out of Yunchao corner. You see Hamilton and Jackie already side by side, and Jackie gets rid of Hamilton, but you got another problem because here comes the man. Here comes my mate, the man Gasly. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have the man Gasly in my team. Can you imagine that? So you got the woman and you got the man. Actually, no, can we call Jackie the woman? No, she's the queen. She's the queen. What can we call, we can't call Gasly the king. That's infringement on Elvis Presley. But we've moved now on to lap number 8. The Tatiana has disappeared into the distance, and that's fine. Let Tatiana disappear into the distance. We don't want to see much of her as we go to the battle for P10 between Max Verstappen in the Red Bull and Lando Norris in the Ferrari car. We got Alexander Albon in close proximity to his teammate there. Oh, what a hot chocolate, folks. I swear to God, that hot chocolate slaps harder than... that would slap harder. What would that slap harder, man? Oh yeah, that's got to slap harder than losing in a steel cage to Kyle O'Reilly. Daily reminder, Paul Perry, that Kyle O'Reilly is the United States champion. Fact. Whoa! Hello, we're not concentrating on the action here because Hamilton's been passed by Carlos Sainz. I think. Oh well, it's all kicked off. Where's Gasly gone? Gasly's disappeared somewhere. We have no idea where he's disappeared to. As we're looking at Antonio Giovinazzi with Hollywood Lance Stroll right behind him. This is the battle for P13 going up the hill to the Senna S. Around the outside goes the Canadian on the Italian. In that, I've got to say, the tracing point in the brighter pink doesn't look as good as our pink, does it? Our pink stands out more. As this is the battle for P20 between Kimi Räikkönen and Nobuhiro Matsushita. And Matsushita around the outside, the experienced Finn. Now the Finn on the outside of the Curva del Sol down the hill to the Sabina de Largo. Wow, that's done. That's done. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you very much, says that man. As we're moving on to lap number 10 now, and here comes Carlos Sainz. He's on the grass almost, and Jackie's almost lost it going up the hill there. I think Lewis Hamilton. Oh my God! Look at the speed that Hamilton's got. That is some insane speed, and that is insane brake as well. They're free wide through the Senna S. Ayrton will be looking down, he'll be proud. Who's that Renault that's getting involved? Is that Danny Ricciardo? I think that's Danny Ricciardo. Yes, it is Danny Ricciardo in the number 3 Renault. As we're looking back from Carlos Sainz's POV. And actually, that would have been Esteban Ocon then in front of us. So both of the Renaults are coming out of nowhere. What is going on here, folks? And I think Carlos Sainz is about to get the old heave-ho out of the way because here comes Bottas in the other silver... Well, you can't really call it a silver arrow. You've got to call it a black arrow. Can you call... No, I'd still call them the silver arrows, even though the Mercedes. They've only got black this for the 2020 season to highlight racial prejudice in the whole Black Lives Matter movement. And speaking of Black Lives Matter, here comes Lewis Hamilton up the hill to the Senna S, the corner named after his hero. Is going to the outside of Jackie in the Senna S. She's gonna push him right to the edge, and she'll keep P2 for now. Now we're going to move on to lap number 13, and here is Antonio Giovinazzi in P11 now after a couple of pit stops. He's getting passed by Hollywood Lance Stroll, who's gone up the inside of the Senna S through the second part, now into the Curva del Sol. He's got the move done. Now watch that watch that Williams. We're actually looking at Lewis Hamilton having another go at Jackie down the hill. He's going to the outside of the... Hamilton goes around! Aggressive goes around! Hey! Cheery up, Hamilton. Let's have another look at that one again, shall we? While I was getting my curve names mixed up, that's the... this is the Sabina de Largo corner. And aggressive goes around and causes a traffic jam in the Curva del Sol. That's it, Lewis, 3.2. Oh, there's a big contact at the back. Oh, that's a big contact. Looking on board one of the Renaults here. I think this is Ocon. And, yep. Oh, they didn't even touch there. I think Hamilton just spun on his own. Let's have a look at Hollywood Lance Stroll here. What's Stroll going to do? I've got a feeling Stroll's about to pile in here. Watch him, watch him, watch him. Hey! Dumph! Oh, that's Stroll's race done with. This is, who's this Williams? Is this George Russell? Is this Kingsland's second best driver, George Russell? I think it is. Oh, no, George! Oh, that's not going to end well for him. On board with, I believe this is Pierre Gasly. I can't get that confirmed. Oh, let's look at, oh, that's a pile-up and a half there, folks. But Jackie's going to take the time now. Let's get some pits on. I think actually the safety car has come out. That's why Jackie's pitting. And while she takes the safety car, I'm going to take another sip of hot chocolate. Honestly, folks, it's an underrated drink here. Jackie gets the hard tyres on, and she's off. Now, I do believe Tatiana has already made her stop, so now Jackie's going to beat this. I don't think she's going to beat the AlphaTauri out. No, she's not going to beat out the AlphaTauri, but she could beat that McLaren. That would help out. In fact, both of the AlphaTauri. Oh, she hasn't beat the McLaren out. That's going to put her a little bit down the order. But there's Tatiana in the lead of the Grand Prix, ahead of the two AlphaTauris of Pierre Gasly and Danny Kvyat. Carlos Sainz is in P4 as we get the Grand Prix back underway, folks. We are green. Going on to lap number 16 here at Interlagos. And Jackie's going to pounce on that McLaren straight away. Get past him. Yes, there you go. Boom. Oh, and there comes that Ferrari. That's Lando Norris, I do believe. It is Lando Norris passing Carlos Sainz. Let's see what... wow, Lando's going to have a go at Chaseliner 42. He thinks better of it. He knows what happened in the... Oh, somebody's lost their... Oh, I think somebody's lost either that or there's loads of debris on the outside of the Sabina Delago. We've still got a McLaren and a Ferrari side by side through the Ferradura corner, up the hills to the hairpin. I tell you what, keep right there, Jackie. He's going to win the championship, even if you get P4 ahead of these AlphaTauris. Although I'm pretty confident these AlphaTauris are going to stop again, because their tyre wear is atrocious. And Lando Norris is going to take P5 from the... excuse me. From the Spaniard, who's going to be in that Ferrari this season. That's going to be very interesting to see how he copes with that as we go to Lewis Hamilton. No, that's Valtteri Bottas, sorry. He's trying to pass Noruhiro Matsushita for P13. And it's around the outside of the Japanese driver. I'm looking at the Japanese driver. I like him. He's fearless. He's the kind of guy we like over at Chaseliner. Maybe if it doesn't work out in Haas, we could give him a developmental deal. And he could be in Chaseliner in seasons to come. Who would like that? We can't actually give him a developmental deal, but you know, it speaks for itself. But up the hill to the Ferradura, he's making it work for it. Fair play, Noruhiro, and unfortunately he's going to lose out a place to that Red Bull. Who is that Red Bull? That looks like Alexander Albon, I think. Let's get that. No, it's not Albon. Yes, it is. No, it's Verstappen. I do apologise. So he's making it work for it, isn't he? But finally past him. There he goes as we move on to the end of lap 17, on to lap number 18. And you see Lando Norris challenging Jackie for P4, but watch Carlos Sainz. That little poacher, Carlos Sainz, is going to come have a go at Lando Norris for P5. I tell you, I like Carlos as well. I honestly, I like them all. Can you take the hint of what might be happening going onwards from here? We're thinking about getting rid of Tatiana, but don't tell Tatiana. It's not true, we're keeping Tatiana for season 5. But I made you all think then. I made you all think as Carlos Sainz get past Lando Norris. And look at that Renault. That Renault is Esteban Ocon. He's going to have a go past Lando Norris here around the outside of the Pico de Plateau, up the hill to the the third hairpin, I should say. And he's going to get that job done, is he? Oh, it's going to be side by side through the Monero corner. Oh, hold on to your britches. Hold on, everybody. We'll get there. You go. There you go. We got it. We got you there in the end, folks. We got you there in the end. Unbelievable. Now we're going to go have a look at another highlight from that previous lap. That is Noruhubu Matsushita about to lose a place to Nick De Vries in the Sol Williams now. Actually, no, it's not the Sol Williams, because I think the other Williams is up the road. No, is it? Maybe, I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure George Russell's actually out of this Grand Prix. You've got Sergio Perez sticking back there. How about free wide into the... Now, we saw how this worked last time. And there goes Nick De Vries losing out to that tracing point. I believe that's Kevin Magnussen having a Kevin Magnussen-esque race. And Perez passed whoever that was, Matsushita. As we go to Danny... no, this is Pierre Gasly. That's Danny Kvyat in front of us. And Pierre Gasly, who does have to pit again, folks. He is going to take P2 from Danny Kvyat. Fair enough. We're going on board with Lando Norris here. This is now for P6. We've got Esteban Ocon up his side. Lewis Hamilton's coming as well. Oh, we don't want Hamilton coming. That is the last car we want to see right there as Jackie's defending like mad from Carlos Sainz. But Hamilton around the outside of the centre S, and it may get worse. Yeah, there's George Russell. How did George Russell finesse his way up into P... whatever it is. What is that position? P9, I think it is. As we go to Charles Leclerc, he's having a terrible race. He's trying to get this Kimi Raikkonen here for P11. Sip hot chocolate time. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, Carlos Sainz. He's not quite close enough there. Oh, Jackie gets a tyre on the grass. Look at the debris. Oh, excuse you. Oh, Jackie, what have you done? Oh, Jackie all over the place, getting completely wrong. And Carlos Sainz up in the P4 as we go to, who is this? Danny Ricciardo passing George Russell, going through the debris, and now he's going to try and pass Charles Leclerc. We got cars all over the place on different strategies here. This might not work out for anybody, as Kimi Raikkonen's about to be passed by Valtteri Bottas for P12. There is debris festooned all over the track, and we have got no one cleaning it up. That's honestly the worst decision you are ever going to see in your life. As we go to, I assume we're going to Noruhubu Matsushita, because we saw him being passed in the background. Is it by Kevin Magnussen? Yes, here comes that pink tracing point. Around the outside, he tries, and I think Matsushita's going to keep hold of it. It's funny, isn't it, how all these cars have their own little thing going on, shall we say. You got Renault with the R25, McLaren with the MC35, Racing Point with the Mercedes W12. Everyone will get that joke. Actually, it's W10, not W12, isn't it? I made you all think again. Oh, don't you just love it? Absolutely love it. As we go on to the next lap, I do believe. And that is Sergio Perez on lap 20 getting past Kimi Raikkonen for P14. Now we're going to move on to lap 22. And you can see, well, Danny Kvyat, Jackie's now in P4. Gasly has a pit. So we've got Pierre Gasly out the way. Carlos Sainz has got a pit again yet. So in essence, Jackie is P3. So as soon as she gets past, although she could be worse in a second, as here comes Esteban Ocon. I do believe that is Esteban Ocon. This is for P4, and Ocon is past Jackie, but hello, who's later on the brakes? Yum! Take that. Take that, punk. Oh, hello. Excuse you. Right, Jackie's... Oh, look at this. Jackie's going right after him. Go on, round the outside. Round the outside. Oh, she's giving him the old push. Get on with your bad self. And oh, that is Ocon past. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Now it's going wrong. Now it's going wrong because now Carlos Sainz has pitted. So Jackie is, in essence, now in... Well, I've got P3 here, but this should be actually P4. Let me have a look here. We got... who is that? That's the Renault of... Who is that? That's a Renault. Oh, we're having a look at Hamilton and Jackie here from the Renault's perspective. Okay, that works for me. There you go, Jackie around the outside, Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton almost dicking up the field here as we go to Who is this? That looks like Pierre Gasly. I don't... Yes, that's Pierre Gasly on lap 25. He's passing Nicholas Latifi for P15. Easy job there, easy as you like, says that man. Get out of here as Gasly's now going after, I believe that's Kimi Raikkonen. Yes, it is Kimi Raikkonen. Whoa! Hello! There's the other AlphaTauri. Well, no wonder Jackie's in P3, because the other AlphaTauri's pit. Why has he done that? AlphaTauri are having an absolute mare. Now, on the board, the rear wing of Jackie going up the hill. This is now for P4. Is it? Yes, this is for P4. Because here comes Ricciardo looking at Hamilton. Who's knocking on my roof there? Somebody's knocking on the roof there. I don't quite know who that was. We'll get that checked out. No, we won't actually. Now this is the fight for P10. The last point on the grid. Will Raikkonen hold on, or will Hollywood Lance Stroll nick it off him? I think we all know the answer to that question, folks. This is like Paul Perry going up against Kyle O'Reilly. Second video reminder, Paul, that Kyle O'Reilly is the United States champion. I love him really. He's a good YouTuber. Is Paul Perry. If Future Ian remembers, he'll leave his card somewhere up in the corner, so you can all go check him out and get involved in these wrestling predictions and wrestling matches. As Pierre Gasly passes Raikkonen, so does Danny Kvyat. So that's Raikkonen losing 3 positions. It may be 4 as we go on to the next lap of the Grand Prix. Here comes Carlos Sainz and Nyom. That's easy as you like. That's P13 for the Spaniard. Hopefully Raikkonen keeps 14. There's no one in visible distance to the pair of them. We're looking on board Pierre Gasly here. Actually, Gasly might take P10 off Hollywood Lance Stroll. Yep, give me that. Yoink. Just dived it off the inside there. Yoink. Thank you. Bye-bye. P10. So Gasly's back in the points now. As who we got here? This is Hamilton. So who's that? That's Hamilton, Jackie, and Ocon. And Hamilton stink. Oh, well, what were you thinking? Lewis Hamilton. Aggressive has gone around again. On board with Jackie. Now watch Hamilton be a tryhard. Okay, Jackie goes wide, but Hamilton right into a side. See ya later. Oh boy. When is the misery going to end for Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes? Or maybe some people would agree this is karma actually coming to strike him. As Danny Kvyat's about to pass Kevin Magnussen. This is Hollywood Lance Stroll he's passing, not Kevin Magnussen, for crying out loud. Because Pierre Gasly just got past him. Or is that Kevin Magnussen? Let's have a look. That is Kevin Magnussen. So what did Gasly pass Magnussen then, not Stroll? He must have done. Because here we are on lap 29 now, and Magnussen's now being passed by Carlos Sainz. Actually, hold on, isn't Stroll out of this race? With that big crash we had on lap 13. I think Stroll's actually out of this Grand Prix, and if he is, I apologise for calling him Kevin Magnussen. I don't apologise. As who we got here? Lap number 30, and after his pit stop for a new front nose, Lewis Hamilton is now passing Nick De Vries for P16. Now, you can see Jackie hustling here because Ocon's got fuel issues. Ocon's got fuel issues, folks. And that means Jackie can bump up the pressure and she's going to sail past. You watch. You watch here. We're coming to start lap 32 as we go on board with the Queen of Racing. The three-time Uno Dos Tres champion of the world. Oh, look at the pit speed. Look at the power of this Honda engine. Easy as you like. Ocon locks it up. And thank you very much. Move her into P2. Oh, actually, she's not a three-time champion of the world yet. We should point that out. But she will be, unless she has an absolute calamity in the next 4 laps. Hopefully she doesn't have, and everyone's cheering on Chaseliner 42 here. And Chaseliner 24 as well. Please feel free to cheer on Chaseliner 24 at the same time. As we saw Raikkonen getting passed by Lando Norris for P13. And I think Ocon's problems are going to continue here, because here comes his teammate Danny Ricciardo on lap 33. This is going to be for P3, the final spot on the podium. And Ocon is going backwards, and backwards quickly, as here comes Lando. Is that, no, that's Charles Leclerc. Where has Charles Leclerc come from, ladies and gentlemen? Charles Leclerc has come out of nowhere. There's Norris passing Ricciardo. Sorry, there's Ricciardo into P3. There's Norris passing Ocon, and watch Bottas. Bottas is taking advantage as well. Everyone's taking advantage of poor Esteban Ocon and his fuel problems. As we got 2 to go. Tatiana's going to win this Grand Prix, and we have no doubt that she's going to win. Tatiana's going to do what Tatiana needs to do. That's what she... Although she hasn't got the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So even if she had won the race and Jackie didn't finish, she still would have lost the championship by a point. So, oh, what's this speed boost doing here? Hey there, buddy. We're all of a sudden oh, I tell you what, he gave her the boot. Ricciardo just gave Jackie the boot, and Jackie's just said, "Here, I'll lose P3." Because here comes Charles Leclerc. So look at that view from through the rear wing of Chaseliner-42 as we go through the Monero corner. And now down towards the Young Chow corner, and Leclerc has taken P3 for Ricciardo. So fair play to the Ferrari man. Ferrari man is having an excellent recovery drive. I don't think he's going to quite get P2 from Jackie, and Jackie's going to make him work for it as Ricciardo and Leclerc go side by side into the Senna S. You've got Bottas on their rear tail. Oh, a bit of a... You see that squeaky from Ricciardo there? Bit of a shimmy shake. As Hamilton almost off the track passing George Russell. Could George Russell end up in that car that Lewis Hamilton is driving one day? Maybe. Who knows? Ocon Verstappen's having a great recovery drive here. That's going to be Verstappen into P... I don't know what P that's going to be. It's going to be Verstappen to P6 if he gets that job done. Oh, he does. And there goes Perez. I'm not sure if that's Perez or Sainz. One of the two. I know that's Gasly leading the AlphaTauri charge. He's round the outside of this beacon of plateau, and he's got his man, but up at the front of the field, well, Tatiana's going to do everything that she needs to do, and Tatiana Calderon will win her 5th Grand Prix of the season, the Brazilian Grand Prix. Fair play, girl, fair play. Congratulations to... Oh, she did the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as well. Can you imagine if Jackie had just took it easy, finished P11, the alarm bell would have gone on. Not that it needs to matter, because now she's defending from Charles Leclerc. She doesn't really care, Jackie. Just get the job done. Up the hill. Oh, somebody's lost a bit of front wing. I imagine it's Leclerc, but Jackie will cross the line. It's P2. Takes everyone out at the same time. Oh, dear me. But it is 3 times the charm, baby. She's once, twice, 3 times the champion.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. Victory today then, but bittersweet emotions I'm sure, as the championship slips through their fingers. Even so, what a fantastic final race of the season this was. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Tatiana Calderon gets my vote today.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improved their position in the championship. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Indeed we will, Crofty. We'll see you in Season 5, folks. Woohoo! I think we can call that the perfect result, can't you? Because, yeah. Tatiana won the Grand Prix. She won her 5th Grand Prix of the season. But my God, she made Jackie work for it. And for Jackie to come home P2. Oh boy, we will take that all day. And we will take that every day of the goddamn week. Charles Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon and Danny Kvyat, your top 10. 3 DNFs, Giovinazzi, Stroll and Alexander Albon. But what a Brazilian Grand Prix. I mean, good lord, that Brazilian Grand Prix was tough. Honestly, I think Tatiana would have won if Jackie hadn't done what she did. But, yeah. Let's go see Claire, folks. Well, I can believe we can say, Champione, Champione, ole, ole, ole. We certainly did. Tatiana was brilliant today. She needed to do what she did. Jackie was brilliant. She needed to do what she did.
It's not enough just to take the championship. Your team got runner-up too. How do you feel about your
Been a
teammate
great
performance?
season. I think a lot of people have enjoyed this 10 race super sprint season. We'll be doing a couple more seasons like this. But teammate named Fur did a great job.
Clinched the title. Was this an easy season
It,
for you,
oh
or
God.
has it been a struggle?
I tell you what, Tatiana really pushed us. And if we get more races like that from Tatiana, whoo-hoo.
Another podium. You must be getting used to
Yeah,
it.
predictable. It's getting a bit predictable. Team expects it now.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thank you very much. Whew. That was an enjoyable season. I must admit, I thought these 10 race sprint seasons, well, rivalry has been won, were going to be a pain, but nope. It turns out that they were more than adequate to keep our eye on everything that was going around us. You see the girls, well, they're all happy right about now. I'm happy as well. 3rd driver's title for Jackie. Tatiana came close this season, and we mean really, really close. We got 66 million in the bank, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to spend it. Well, at least Carl's not talking about them running costs again. So, you can see that we've got a fair bunch here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get all of this stuff in before the end of the season. We'll fast forward it to the end of the season, and then we'll join you at the start of Season 5. We'll get all of the bits and bobs and whatnot out the way. Oh, that's useful. We can put these two in here. Thank you very much. Good-o, as they would say. And we got, well, we could have 5 days break to the end of the season. Why not? Somebody tell me why not. It's useful, as they would say. So there's the sponsor advertisements. We'll get all of them upgrades. Nice. Besides, we're doing this so we can get the resource points, and we can lock in a few more durability upgrades.
Contract negotiations has opened.
Excuse me. Hello, Tatiana. I'd like to renegotiate, if you don't mind. Hi, Tatiana. I'm not even going to argue with her. Just give it a low risk. She's 4 victories this season. She put 5, sorry. She actually got more than Jackie. The Rosberg meme's going to be coming up now. Is Jackie's season career over? Maybe it is. Who knows? Of course, Tatiana will sign on the dotted line. And she'll be driving for Chaseliner-Ganassi Racing next season. must say this. She's really come alive during this chase line. There's the retirement of Danny Ricciardo, so it'll be interesting to see who goes to join Renault. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Press interview. No. Go away, Will Buxton. Right. 3,857 before season ends. I know we're not in a rivalry, Carl. That's because it's the end of the season. That's why we're not in a rivalry.
While you will receive a claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so.
Right. If we can't get these three, we're going to be pretty darn close. That's for sure. And I think we're going to be pretty darn close. Not even close. So there we've adapted all of the power, all of the chassis, all of the durability, and we're going to be keeping this absolutely magnificent, magnificent beast. Guys, we're up in the ante now. 30 likes on this video. 30. You guys have been knocking it out of the park recently with likes and whatnot. Get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more. And we do mean more. F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. The Last of Us starts tomorrow. Death Stranding. Marvel Spider-Man. Train Sim World on Sunday. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, be quiet. You have no place in the world if you can't be kind to others. We'll see you on Wednesday for the starters. Season 5, folks.